take whatever your favorite songs are, find the instrumental, sing whatever, because you're a writer. So sing whatever you're writing on top of the melody, whoever song it is, and just put your words in the melody. And then you'll start to understand melody. It's going to take a while, but you'll at least be able to like put your words with something that's going to feel like a song. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I would personally say start there.
Okay.
Did that help or no?
Yeah, no, that's actually a good idea, because now I could just imagine my head certain songs that I would want in my films and think of the scene, think of the beat. So I'm thinking, yeah, okay, that could I could do something with that.
Yeah.
But so I guess I've never written music before, but it's something I just want to learn to do. So that's why I joined in this call today, just hear about your creative process, see how would you do it. So thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I know a lot of people I interview Nova Wave, they told me that a lot of their kind of their prerequisites, I guess, if you will, is poetry. They've written poetry before they went to the next level in songwriting. So
yeah.
Dara, I think your hand's raised.
Hi, I'm Dara. Hi, Armand. Thank you so much for letting me in, man. You're like right on it. I appreciate that. And just a second. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
We're well. How are you?
I'm blessed.
Good. We love that.
I just want to say thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here with us. And I've been looking forward to it. I was starting to panic because I couldn't get on. I'm like, oh, no.
But you're here, girl. You're here. No worries. You're here.
Thank you. But yes, so I just want to say I'm so glad that I had the opportunity to. And sorry, I'm on my phone, so I'm trying to find your pictures again. Okay, there you are. So, I've been feeling for all my life this calling, like I'm supposed to be pursuing my entertainment career, and it's just being louder and louder every day. And like a couple of years ago, my sister Denise, she's only a year and 4 days younger than me. She's like passed away suddenly. And then my niece Shauna, like about a year later than that, she was shot and killed by a stray bullet that entered her house in Cincinnati. And I'm telling you this because it just made me realize like how urgent it is for me to do this. Because life really truly is so short, and especially with this pandemic and all these people that are losing their lives, I just feel blessed to just even be able to focus on my creativity at a time like this.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be going to school at Musicians Institute in Hollywood. I'm going to be double majoring in vocal performance and the music business industry. And I have a friend who, well, not really a friend, but I'm part of the Los Angeles Women's Theater Festival. And I have a manager who's interested in me, but she says that I need more material. I only have 2 original songs. And I'm just wondering, do you have any recommendations for like how I can go out and meet someone and start collaborating, especially during this pandemic time when we're supposed to be like social distancing? And also, I wasn't able to catch your emails, so I was wondering if you could put it in the chat and then I can write it down. So that's my question. Thank you.
Got it. Hold on, you disappeared from us.
We wanted to see your face. Okay.
Yeah. You want to go?
You can, I think I don't think, people are eager to work. And thank you for sharing your heart and your story with us. We really connect with a lot of that. But people are eager to work still, even during the pandemic. I would say definitely like just don't stop like trying like on like Instagram, for example, reaching out to like producers and saying, hey, I'm a songwriter. Do you have a studio? I can come through and you know, we can make some vibes together. You know, networking is, it never dies, you know. As long as you're doing it in a safe way, you've been tested, they've been tested. I think people are always eager to work. So I would definitely do that, because to me, everything is word of mouth. That's how a lot of things happen for us, is because we just work with a lot of different people and people talk, you know. So I would say that, as far as like networking and finding like producers, finding a network of people to work with.
Yeah. How did you record the first 2 songs you have already?
I recorded it a while ago at a studio up in Oakland.
Got it.
Okay. And you wrote them yourself?
Well, I had a songwriting partner, so he wrote the music. He's a graduate from Berkeley College of Music. And then I co-wrote the lyrics, but I wrote most of the lyrics.
Got it.
Nice. What I will say is, the reason that Blue and I are so successful is because we know how to do a lot, like
recording ourselves,
writing ourselves, producing ourselves, vocal producing, engineering, mixing. So my recommendation is to try to learn to do as much as possible on your own.
Yeah, that too.
At least you could start with writing songs on your own. You technically don't really need anybody. If you know how to co-write a little bit now, you know what I mean? Just work on that. Go to YouTube and type in Ariana Grande instrumental or Ariana Grande type beat or something, and just like develop yourself, you know what I mean, while we're in this solitude time right now. And but like she said, until like do that, but as you're searching on Instagram and trying to network, you know what I mean? But don't stop according to what other people, and you can't meet other people, and because like you said, time is of the essence.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And I always tell people too, I know like money is a factor, and it's hard like with studio time and stuff like that, trying to get songs written and, you know, mixed. So a lot of the times I say get with like different producers, because they're willing to record you for free as long as you just write to their beats, because they're trying to place their songs as well, you know. So yeah,
Cool.
that would be.
Yeah.
And I think did you have another question?
Oh, your email addresses.
Oh yeah, we're gonna put that down in the thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You are very welcome.
Thank you, Dara. Good to see you, girl.
Me too.
What anyone else like to ask?
I want to add one more thing. One
yeah.
more thing. God just dropped it to me. There's an app. If I can think of it, I'll look on my phone when we're done. But there's an app that you can record yourself. You can put a beat, like an MP3, inside of your phone, and you can also record to it. And so you can just, like, most people can hear through like a bad mix. So even if it doesn't sound great, people can hear the potential in a great song. So I'll send that app as well, because that's just something you can do and practice with, like hearing yourself sing over beats. So that'll be good for you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I have a question or two. Can you ladies hear me? Can you see us? Okay, cool. All right. So the first question is, I wanted to know if you ladies have a mentorship. I'm actually a music producer myself. Wanted to know if you guys had a mentorship program. And the second question is, what virtual instruments that you guys use for mixing, if you want to share your secrets.
Sure. We don't necessarily have a mentorship program, but we are always actively looking for, especially women, that do anything with music. So anytime somebody's like, hey, I want to send, this and let you check it out and blah, 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 we'll definitely give feedback and etc. And then if it grows from there, it grows from there, you know what I mean? But definitely we'll put our email address. And if you haven't heard, then inbox us on Nova Wav on Instagram, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
But you said VSTs for mixing, probably ozone, isotope ozone, because you can kind of like, especially like number 8 and 9, I think you can kind of just throw the plug-in on there, turn your whole mix down, throw the plug-in on there. There's a assistant, which it will kind of like listen to your song, and then it'll kind of say, oh, this is what I think it should sound like. And then you can go and adjust from there. So yeah, ozone for sure.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate that.
The mastering plugin.
You're welcome.
Yep.
Okay. Is it cool? Can I ask a question real quick?
Of course.
Let me figure out how to lower my hand though. Wait a minute.
I got you. Oh, you got it. You good.
Okay, cool. Well, first of all, ladies, thank you for doing this. This was amazing. I'm so happy to be able to be in a room where it happens. Okay, this was dope. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I was taking notes, old school style. Got my pen and my paper.
Nice.
We love that.
So you spoke. I have a few questions, so bear with me. Okay, so you spoke earlier about timing being everything, which I know that's a big deal, right? So I want to know a little tea. I'm gonna be honest. So
Okay.
So I got to know: was there ever a time when you missed a deadline, and if so, like, what happened? Like, what happened with you missing your deadline? What was the industry's reaction to you guys? Maybe you had a song you were supposed to write for somebody, and you missed that, and they was like, "Oh no, I got to know the tea. I'm sorry, I want to know."
Honestly, man, okay, so like earlier on, maybe like 5 years ago, I don't think we probably missed many deadlines, but of course, the busier you get, and we miss a lot of deadlines actually, but at some point we always try to make, even if something was due on Tuesday or whatever, we turn it in on Thursday. We're going to get something back. But usually, like, it's not like a problem, because most of the time they understand. But anything that we like obligate ourselves to, we make sure that we get it done. And I think that's
yeah. I think it's never a situation. I don't think that we've missed a deadline. Now, what has happened is we've done songs and turned them in and say we'll hear the song and our part is not on there. Now that is a thing. You know what I mean? But so, I mean, you kind of just like when those type of things happen, it's just like you kind of just deal with it. Like,
yeah,
it's not like, it's not the end of the world. You can't get everything,
but as long as it's communicated and they know you're trying, and it's like, hey, I'm gonna get it to you. I can't get it to you like when you want it, but I'll get it to you.
Yeah, I think what it is, yeah, especially what she's saying is usually not like a hard set core deadline. Like it's kind of flexible in music.
Yeah, it's
flexible.
What I mean? Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good to know, because on the executive side of the table and on the artistry side of the table, sometimes it's scary on this side of the table, because the rhetoric is they want their stuff on time. They ain't got no time for no foolishness. So it's interesting. That's why I asked the question: what happens if you miss your deadlines or your time? So thank you for asking that. So then the other question,
it might just be a top 10 that you just missed. You know what I mean? Like, do you want to take your shot at Vegas and the lottery, or you just want to put your chips in and make your play and see what happens? You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's cool.